from the Crabman. Decent amount of util hit for FUT out the rip. We've got a couple of smokes, couple of flashes and a molly, and starting to head over towards A. So they're going to drop these outside of the squeaky door. Set themselves up for a double smoke as it's a B push that's actually taken my interest right now. So early information for Spirit clearing out B. Need to batten down the hatches on A. Do Shiro alongside of Tania. The rotation on the way. Magic should get there in time as they line up the util.
That molly's going to make life difficult for Shiro's dual Berettas to find as much activity here. There's the molly. Forced back and already down. Good fight. Jugs, the first frag of this grand final. Demon looking to build upon it. 3 in quick succession. Broached the A site. It's xCloud getting walked on by Dong. He sits him right down. Could be flawless. Denied by Zontix.
Tough one on the way back in. What else can Zontix do? Another shot. Beautiful. Straight between the eyes. Jugs down 1v3.
You'd have to do the impossible. There's no way.
And the flank right now from Krabeni will be sealing the deal on this.
Oh, he's so clean with it.
That's huge. Up and over the boost. A big nade. xCloud brought to half.
Doesn't deter him from venturing forward.
Lots of space. Needs to be careful. This Galil could fall into enemy hands if he's not careful.
Donk's Deagle, usually good for something, and this time unable to find the headshot. Chip damage, xCloud so blind, he still sticks on the angle, fights it. Just a Mac dump of the Galil up highway, and you've removed Donk.
And playing with pace against a force. A risky move to make, but they've stuck the landing. Another round, another entry. Now, the path of least resistance will be this B side. Drip molly, still starting to land. Not a lot Zontix can do from the heaven position. Just look to hold on to this Spirit if they can't catch anything on the cross. And, oh, Zontix. Not a spam battle you want to take. Goes down 40 seconds on the clock, and we'll see if Spirit can hold on to these investments. Chance to take a breath and settle into this FUT. If they can play with momentum all series long, great, but eventually they are going to run into Donk.
You can see Magix is going to be able to stay safe on the sandbags. Does he get overlooked as a product of that? It's a big biff in mid. Magix, I think they heard that. Takes a lick of the flame last. Donk goes looking. Good. Oh, a chance. Magix will profit off of one. You need another, and it's actually xCloud finding output in mid. They are just willing to fight. This is really good signs of life to start us off.
Some teams could come in cagey against the Spirit. It looks like FUT are here to play their own game, and xCloud, the highest rated member of the team, the EWC up until this point. We'll see if he can continue it. 4-1 right now.
Pretty good for a debut.
And dealing with some tricky rounds. What I'm enjoying is the util usage. Sure, they fumbled the boost there for a moment, but the sandbag, persistent molly, the double nades, they're not allowing Donk to play these comfortable positions. Right? If you can take him down to half HP or more with util, less likely to get that multi as Zontix will connect onto Cemetery. So a little bit of damage done. But let's see if that follows through. There's the ability to drop an M4 across to Donk immediately.
They both got their HEs. Donk is there. It's going to be a Molotov from Krabeni instead. That will limit his options. Actually uses the smoke given to him by Shiro to stay on the line. A nade will hurt. It's damage to Donk. Krabeni has to try and find that trade. xCloud's been plucked from the pack in mid. It's Shiro Zorp to draw blood. Magix builds on top of it cleanly. And he's ready to pivot from the vent position. Nice work from Zontix. The output on that MP9, and Cemetery lucky to be alive. Quick one back from the AWP, but a 2 versus 5 with a wounded AWP. Jugs would have to start finding frags, and instead he's found a headshot from Donk. Clean. Spirit on the board.
Drops available here. There's light cash on Krabeni and Cemetery. We'll see that 1,400 lost burners coming in. Just looking to drop the molly. Once pressured, that'll allow the rotation. And there you go. Gets the spot, drops the incendiary.
Krabeni wins out. Big fight versus Magix. Even keel. 30 seconds, pressure on that T-side. That smoke forces Donk forward. He does only get the one. That's Zontix playing off of it. Back of the site, getting run up by an AWP, but he's done it. Cemetery. Combat AWP. Could have very well saved that round. Keeps the dream alive at least.
Tania has space. He's already through the vent.
Krabeni will go for that plant. Cemetery, you got anything more on that AWP? Compromised. Misthrown incendiary. Krabeni on headshot does that to Tanir.
First 3 for the in-game leader, and that could be enough. Shiro in the clutch.
What's he got? Cemetery scoped up. Oh, and he's nailed the first onto Krabeni. He's running him down. Shiro, known to clutch, built to clutch. A 1 versus 2 to silence the fans. It's a beautiful one from Shiro.
Boost up on red. Slap's going to be flashed out of this, and I think he's going to try and path right side to the pipe.
Yeah, okay. Straight out. Having a go, doing them dirty. Nice catch onto Magic. You've still got to find Donk, though. He's trapped. An overrun, Krabeni. Up on the roof.
Explosive is the best word to describe FUT, but Tanir, he wants to make a move of his own, has a massive gap to work with, and tightens the noose here around FUT. They don't even know it yet.
Demon is considering that as a possibility and a reaction. Held, but ooh, team kill. No, never mind. It was Krabeni that goes down. Demon responds immediately. Zontic's a forward, disruptive position. He's ready for Jugs, and he's done it well. Tough start. Oh, for both of them. Zontix lays down the law. Cemetery, the last arrival.
Under a bit of confidence now, aren't they, with some of these fights? Cemetery, he's missed the clutch on the other side so far. Has been given the space. He will be able to get in now. He has smoking a molly.
Oh, Zontix, that is just beautiful. The stone-faced killer strikes thrice. Magic supporting Donk.
Just a big nade.
Can be kept at bay. Heavy nade damage for XCloud to work with. Around that smoke, it's thrown by Magix, but it's Donk that profits. Team play on display from Team Spirit round 9.
Now they're going into an A execute. There's multiple bodies here to deal with this.
Yeah, Shiro's just hanging out, ready to hold the main. He will be smoked off. It's Tanir that's ready, though.
Donk will have one to break.
He can play around this. Caught by the flash. They're not out main. Tanir's in a power position around the edge of that smoke. Goes looking. Overwhelmed. Empty hands for Tanir. 4 on 4. You got to get past Donk. Slides into quad. Oh, and he's deadly. Demon gone. There's Magix with the chip in. He's just ripping them to shreds. Cemetery 1 and gone. Fair play. It just feels like wherever they go, couldn't be better.
That with Magic to have a lot of util to dump. That rotation of Donk won't be far away either.
Zontic's high alert now. Anticipates the commitment. Magic's the unknown entity. They did spam through, caught Donk on the rotation. It's Cemetery's P250 that can't do enough, but it's a distraction for Jugs to profit. Magic's coordinates noted. Tanir active heaven, comes in on fun to Demon. It's all too good for the defense. Krabeni back, it's into the 1v1, contract the head. Magic's running him down, side arm v side arm, and just enough bullet from the Crabman.
Oh, high intensity, and that's one to get back on the board, a partial buy. Door pop with 3. They're not out of position right now. Juggling util Shaw. This forward press of Magic's towards middle. Oh, and the rotation away. They will need support. Ooh. They're already out.
Yeah, they caught the timing perfectly. Tanir was just faffing with his nades, and so now the site is lost. Shiro truck fires off the shot. They know where he is. Smoke won't last forever, but that bomb's gone down, and it's Krabeni falling to the spray through the smoke. Cognizant of the potential for a rat in the system, it's Jugs that's going to be detached from the pack. And Magix, oh, he's so ready for it. A 5 on 3. Sure, the clock ticks in favor of FUT, but there's 5 members of Spirit that plan to retake control of this bomb site. Demon on 4. An aggressive angle from Cemetery. He's pretty committed to that. Draws their attention. Demon 1, then Cemetery. Hang on, time ticking. And Spirit evaporate. They just couldn't breach through.
That's impressive stuff, and a 3v5 disadvantage post-plant on that A site.
At least here on that first map.
That last round was a great call.
Yeah, it was. Will you be able to find the finish here on A?
Pouncing into Shiro.
Smoke is there, but so is Shiro's orb. Perfectly poised for something. Does find XCloud. Not before he found Donk, though. Crazy. Krabeni shuts down the sniper. Tanir's forward position has been noted, and Demon's playing with him. Caught out trade. Nice from Krabeni. Finds that deep line on the crack. Advantage FUT. Zontix and Magic's going to try and find a way back in, but looks like Jugs has got a freebie. Yeah, Zontix looking the wrong way. Just Magic's. Well, this half is tied up. Dead even. Dead Magix. 6-6 at the half.
Now they're going to want to try and play out middle with Tanir and Donk. So flashes over and they go.
How much does Jugs want to investigate this? Oh, it's a clean headshot to start off proceedings. Tanir sleeping with the fishes. Donk aggressive, Demon the same, and Demonic, quick headshot, finds Shiro, dips away,
picking him apart
into obscurity. Magic's distracted, perfect for Krabeni, one in the back, here comes that Donk backstab, Krabeni, he wasn't ready, but Donk can't find the final bullet! That's how the USP, a 1 versus 4 taking shape. Needed that one tap. He's got the bomb, he's got info on the 2 truck. xFloud the unknown.
Take the plant.
And it looks like he's going to get it. They can't contest it, so extra cash if he doesn't win this. And he doesn't. xFloud ensures it.
Couple of wobbly moments there from Donk. Obviously outmanned, outgunned. All right, Donk's going to try his lucky mid. Big flash over. He takes the pick with the D. It's Molly HE, so can't brave that. And Symmetry sits him down with the spam. That is Donk's 6th opening death, I do believe. He's been involved in 10 fights, won 4, lost 6. So Zontix taking his time, taking his peaks. Aware of it, he'll swing at any moment. Spots one side, thinks of the bait and switch, and they're ready for this. xFloud down, lines him up, locks him down. Continue with the multis, Mr. Floud. Slightly sketchy, but this man's not missing a beat.
Just padding the stats versus Team Spirit.
Back-to-back 4Ks. Up to 18 frags now. Good restraint on the util as well from FUT. They haven't been pressured, so they've held on to a bunch of incendiaries and smokes.
God, you're right. They've got plenty. That's donked out.
Again, xFloud is owning him right now.
Oh, and he's just about still standing. 1 HP. He pivots into check as he's surely a dead man. He's got support. He goes looking for more. Confirms 3 bodies. He spotted the bomb. That info flows to Krabeni. Quick to pluck the head off of Zontix's shoulders. Shiro trying to provide some support, some overwatch with the orb. Krabeni with empty hands, that's big from Magic. Shiro as well. Just Jugs here, still stands his ground. Another clutch for Shiro. He's already had one. A 1 versus 2, Jugs delaying, dancing around the side, and he gets it.
And that's if we need to get there. I'm sure FUT would like to make this light work. It's been a missed smoke.
Ooh, Symmetry flirting with aggression. Thinks twice, backs away, Jugs doesn't. Trade from Donk's big. Keep Spirit accelerating, look at the movement here. Symmetry gonna have to do some combat AWPing up close. They can wrap behind him, he's been overlooked, spots the back, it's Donk! Can't get his eye to the scope for another. Krabeni does, comes in through vents, catches Magic slipping. Good read as to the potential towards that fading mid-smoke as well. He's cognizant of the possibility. Shiro's got the bomb. Oh, and he's gone.
Past tense. So near in a 1v3. Plenty of time to do this, but how are you meant to break in?
Can they really keep it perfect? Absolutely spotless. Ladies and gentlemen, another CT round. It is 6-0 after a dead even half.
Sure, we have that extended tech timeout, but this has been relatively quick.
Magic's full white as he palms out mid. That's going to make life miserable for Krabeni. Force fight. Oh, it doesn't matter if he can still hit the shot. Magic's flushed him out to his own demise. Donk trading. Jugs leaving. Doesn't matter. Zontix caught on the very edge of the smoke before the util comes up. They have the advantage now. Well, you see the plant. Ooh, good catch from Tanir. Info that there's only 2 towards this B site. xFloud an audible dismount. He hears the retreat. Doesn't know Donk's hiding out in the smoke. Backs a turn. Golden opportunity, and Donk twists the knife on the 2 of them. No info on xFloud. Bomb ticking.
Yeah, but there's only 1 man on the site. I know this is almost impossible to pull off in this type of environment.
Yeah.
But he does have a smoke and he does have a kid. And if Everything stays calm. Alex, they're leaving the bomb. Like, they're leaving the bomb big time. They're leaving the bomb big time, Alex. It's not a good plan. It's not a good plan. They're on it. He's on it.
He's running!
Oh!
Saved by Tanir! One more second on that, and that would have been the most embarrassing of ways for your cash to end.
I've seen a couple of maps where these kids get wobbly legs when they're close to the conversion. Gonna lose this and another before the money gets broken. At that point, the game could be back on, but still hard work for Spirit. Symmetry flashed, fires, falls. This has the space.
Ooh, Krabeni.
Another opener.
Yeah, onto Shiro.
Keep racking him up.
He's gonna get caught. Good find back from Magix. Further forward than Krabeni realized. A threatening lurk smoke scuttled forward. It draws the attention of two players. Symmetry investigates. But he's gone to Magix. A big miss from the AWPer. Advantage Spirit. Magix, what has he got? More. Nothing but a bullet on the floor now. 3-on-3. You've got Jugs up close and personal. Quick dink. First bullet out of Tanir's Galil. And the B site is lost. Bomb will be planted unless Xcloud has his way, and he will. Donk down. The nemesis of Donk right now is Xcloud. And Tanir dinked as well. Demon, though, I don't think he's clearing his corners.
He's got you two.
He's got
He can get a free
nade.
kill
That's
here.
going to be a freebie onto Tanir. Just bowls him over. Are you ready for the position of Zontix, though? The fast flank. Demon! Oh, he thought he had him. Zontix wraps around. An important denial of the clutch.
Another clutch attempt. This one will break the money. 2,400 loss into the next 4 foot. Aggressive from Jugs.
He's chosen a good round to do it. It's just Zontix here. Xcloud joins the party. Still good for one is Zontix.
Make you feel mid's a little bit more lightened up in terms of space to be taken, but Spirit, they're not in a hurry. They don't immediately jump into action. They stay silent. Bomb down in T-spawn will need to be picked up, so heading back to grab that now. Donk the man tasked with it. And rerouting as FUT gamble elsewhere. They stay searching for answers and information. Nobody spotted in middle. That doesn't mean there's no slip out to pipe. No one hidden towards the vent, but looking to hedge and play 2-2. Can they get back to the site in time? That's the question.
We're going to get answers rapidly. Krabeni, heaven angle. Magic's pre-aim. Oh, he's caught a bit of a flash. The flash does do damage to Donk. A double swing. Good headshot. Awkward for Jugs. Does profit, though. Spotted the info. Knows one's close headshot. It's Magic's up close. Swing. And Shiro shuts. Should have access for the plant now. Sure, the bomb is idle. Tanir's caught the rotation of Demon on highway. That's a big one. You talked about the financial ramifications of losing this one, Chad. Symmetry likely going to be incentivized to save that AWP.
Being safe with this, making sure they get the util in before they just go for that plant. So no risks being taken from Spirit, allowing this clock to sink on down. I want to get lazy in a moment like this, so 9th round will be theirs as Symmetry looks to save this AWP. Shiro already on the hunt. He'd love to get that in his hands. Shiro's right here. He's already tracked you up, Symmetry. Shiro, word of mouth.
Shiro, as an AWPer himself, knows how to peak rival AWP.
I think you'll get Tanir to come and swing this line first, and then Shiro can take it after the shot.
Just like that. Oh. Symmetry's quick, though.
Okay. Taking a couple with him. Laura's going to swing open last second. Magix is right in front of this.
He's back in his aim on this. Second guessing it now. Oh, that's a nice hold on.
Well, if Magix had waited for that shockwave, might have been able to catch him there in a moment, but...
Magix 2 over the boost. Krabeni relays that information. Minimal damage. Zontix Sunroom is getting pushed on here. Xcloud could have him and does control it nicely.
That's an upgrade.
AK found. Action highway.
Oh!
Down to Demon. He's put it to good use. Oh! Double ding, then Krabeni on top. This was just a partial investment, and this is the one they can win. To start off as the underdog bares its teeth on cash. 2 to find is Tanir and Shiro fighting back in. A 2v5 goes 2v3. Big nade.
Oh, huge
Cemetery's
nade.
ears are ringing. There's Jugs. He removes Tanir. Shiro's gone, and the underdog takes the first bite.
A massive map for some young men in a stage game. FUT are here to play. This will not be a wash. This will not be a quick day at the office with Spirit. They are going to have to work for this title.
This is pace out the gates. It's a mid-rush.
Oh, and Magic's bell rung. Awkward.
It's a face-it round right here.
Yeah, straight up mid. And Xploud has continued.
Temple to beat.
Quickly puts his name in the feed, spamming through smokes and finding Shiro. Will they overlook Zontix? Jorbaret is primed and ready. He's unable to track the heads cleanly. And Tanir down as well. They're just fighting. They are just fighting. This is what FUT do and are continuing to do here on the grand final stage.
Gonna make it 3 from 3 in the pistol department so far. Donk. Wrong place. And limited time. Might just be looking to hold on to the Kevlar right now, get a couple of kills and get some upgrades.
This can't be the Hollywood cliche coming-of-age story where this ragtag squad slay all of the beasts at the top of the Counter-Strike pyramid.
Well, Spirit have been in a lot of finals lately. How many trophies?
Just the one.
Handing one out to Mouse the other week. Why not FUT? Shiro's AWP posted on the B main line. There's Donk to deal with E-Box. And congregating now for a B play. There's smokes, there's flashes, there's mollies. Everything that Krabeni needs to call them into this.
Yeah, and Daxcloud's braved the flame there to... Yeah, ooh, hoping to be overlooked. Donk flicks in. Nice fight. There's Shiro, opens up. First for him on map 2. Tanir at the back of Plat. There's Shiro, quick for number 2 as well. But they try as hard as they might to breach this B site, but the individuals from Spirit say no.
Very well done from that B defense. That's tough.
Blocked on camera, no info.
You know they like to play through this to Spirit.
It's a flash from Jugs and they will push straight through. FUT are the ones bringing the fight onto the A site. Cemetery trading out. Magic spotted on Cake. Nothing to celebrate, just the one. 3 on 3, bomb should be planted. Demon responsible.
There's kids, there's a smoke, and there's a chance on this retake. So in through camera, one late main.
It's Don Cam, supported by the Shiro Orb. That smoke will limit his contributions. He's got the HE's elected to throw it through. Shiro will pivot.
Okay, this is going to be late if they want to give this a go. Shiro's going to try and flash above camera for Donk to make the move, or is he?
Demon, tug baskets. Krabeni can provide support. This is the flashbang. Demon not going to be affected. Still nails the headshot. And that's got to be enough to secure it. Just looking for a couple on the way out is Shiro.
Gonna get chased down here, Shiro. You might lose your AWP. And pluck from the pack. And Donk will make sure Krabeni doesn't get to see that AK into the next round of play.
Looks like a test imminent for the B site. Cemetery's making moves. Shiro's attention drawn. Demon smokes him off. They're pushing, they're crunching. Tanir at the back of the site's gonna have to do what Donk couldn't. 2 quick kills. Jugs and Demon reaching through. Magic's kept humble at the 1. It's a 2 on 2 as the dust and the smoke settle. That nade could have it. Jugs. Oh, right down the back pocket, denies the plant. Forces a clutch out of Xploud. He tickles the bomb. Trying to make a play, and play he shall. Zontix cognizant of the possibilities. Read him well. Beautiful shutdown from Zontix.
Good awareness from Zontix.
He lives to tell the tale, does
They're giving up
Krabeni.
A right now. Right, they're fighting for middle. A's open. A is open.
Yeah, Zontix, he realizes his mistake. Space conceded, and opening.
Now this is a tough retake. I understand they don't have the weapons, but they have the sight and the man advantage.
This would be disruptive.
Wouldn't be the first one of these in this series either.
Spirit just begging to have 2 consecutive round wins. And now it's not going to be easy on the way back in. Donk searching, a man determined, looking for a lot of fights, and they'll stand and bang. Jugs brings him down. Tech 9 headshot lethal. Tanir and Shiro still finding output. One back from Demon. They want to fight. Look at Krabeni just swinging. The fights just keep on coming. It's still up for debate. Magic's smoke, kit. That is the dream combo for this 1v1. How does Demon handle the pressure of this? Ooh, gives him the fight. Knows where he's at. Magic's what's their options. They're just going to spam into the smoke. It gets weird. Demon can't find him. Magic's just holding. Magic saves Spirit. A hard one, yes. But back into the site. Takes the kill on the last second.
Oh, these CT rounds are going to be hard to come by.
Donk and Tanir versus 3 B main. It's going to go 0 to 100. Just as he looks away, attention drawn. Tenier able to find xCloud for free, goes swinging in. Then the Cemetery trade. Donk, what have you got? Finds just the one, keeping him humble. Rotation's quick. Smoke is late.
Breaks available.
Magic's going to go for just a chunky nade here. Cemetery, watch your health. Bosh, 59, 57 for Krobeni. Post plant, deep smoke. Flash onto Shiro. Retooling. And time is ticking. Cemetery's just setting himself up to take the fight. Krobeni's been spotted out court, just a pixel of him exposed on the pillar. Now Demon has to step up. He strafes on in. It's Cemetery that has to come up clutch, and he just can't hack it. Shiro with 1 HP to spare.
Good poise under pressure from Spirit. Donk's blocked that.
Good interception. xCloud parting aggressive into Magic's crosshair. He's nailed it. Are you ready for the second? Look at Krabby go. He's just got so quick and eats the flashbang. Magix feeds it to him. Does force the block util. Magix as well. Can be forced to throw out his incendiary in response. Good catch. Perfect from Magic's a wide swing. Finds Cemetery. Now Jugs activates and it's all too easy for Team Spirit. That A site's safe as houses. Jugs has got the bomb on his back as well. He's leading this contact war through the
Have to know this is a possibility. They don't want to try and fight E-Box or B main extremity. They must know mid's a massive gap right now, but no one's acknowledging it.
They called it clear. They hid in plain sight. And now xCloud has the flank. Oh, the info, it flows, but do you overlook Ivy? You might. No, never mind. Magix has gone down, Demons in spawn. And you know exactly where Tenier is. You spotted his entrance into the E-Box. FUT to close out this half. Keep it just a 2-round game. Cemetery sent up to collect onto the Zontig's arrival here. Doesn't quite nail it. Pulls us back even. Late retake out of Spirit.
Plant.
This is not out of the realms of possibility. The plant, however, does make things difficult. Krobeni hiding out on site. xCloud onto Tenier, and it's looking good. A little too good for Shiro and Zontig's to handle. No time, no head. We've got a 7-5 half, folks. Spirit looking comfortable on Anubis. Can FUT seriously put up a fight in the second half? Heaven smoke and go.
They don't have a kit for the retake.
I'm very curious to see how that works out for them. You've got Tenier cooking the flank. They'll have to push through the camera smoke, and you can't hit the headshot to Donk! And 2 fall in quick succession. The first pistol for Team Spirit, and it comes just as easy as that.
I understand the thought process, especially with FUT. They have no issue trying to brave smokes and take those fights, knowing that they can get their feet planted and the crosshair in the right place quickly. But that's a risky pistol. They gambled, and incorrectly. Demon, take one for his troubles. Tenier. Looks xCloud for a moment, but able to correct first as xCloud. Showing some frustrations there. Hide and seek with Demon. Stay on board with the kid as he looks for another frag. He gets gooshed and he goes down. Good stuff from Tenier. 2 for him, 2 for Donk, 1 for Zontig's. How long do they go through the motions before this is detected? Right now with the bomb over towards Ruggs, looking likely they are going to roll the dice correctly once more.
Nice shot out of Krobeni's D. Magic's
saw multiple there.
He did. Might call off this A finish. And Demon is attempting. Can he tuck in before they round this corner? Will you overlook it, Donk? Has Demon done him dirty? Of course not. Cleared, hard cleared by Donk, and Demon just reclines in the chair. xCloud kind of alone here, knows he has to play it forward, knows he has to try and get something on this first fight, and he's got Donk! Continues in that head-to-head. That is number on cash. Different story here on Anubis. That's a great shot out of Tenier. He's looking precise to start off this T side. Where's that bomb going? Back to A, because it's under the control of Zontig's.
think you give this one a go for sure. You don't just hold on to these guns. Symmetry's here in time.
The bomb just going across now. Shiro hesitant. He's got the cover. Pipping that gap. Wants to buy time. Can't take this on his own, but the fight might come his way. Shiro's nailed the timing here. Yeah, just perfect. Get your info on Zontix, and now all attention on Jug's approach. Anticipating a main is Shiro. And he's absolutely back on the money. He's perfect. Played it to perfection. Top of the tables. An even kill spread. Everyone doing what's necessary on Team Spirit to run home with an equalizing map.
Basket's pressure applied with that smoke. Jug's trying to play around this. They could break it and clear. He's going to get the support of Krabeni coming over.
Oh, here comes that break.
Should be comboed, yes, with a molly towards Fountain.
Yeah. Things get awkward for Jugs. Oh, plays on the pixel, just in the burn. Stands his ground and removes Donk of all. Tanir back. Krabeni still there. Catches Tanir on the swing. No trade available whatsoever. And now the door is locked behind you. You have to fight forward. Cemetery puts his head in the vice. Shiro slams it shut. Krabeni swaps out to the AWP. Shows Cemetery how to use it. 2 kills deep from Krabeni. Oh, beheaded by Zontix. And a clutch for Demon taking shape. First found, just Shiro. It's all or nothing. Do we have something to be excited about here on Anubis? Demon decides for us. Shiro holds the line. And as Demon falls, the opportunities for FUT go with them.
M4s, an MP9 and a Famis into the mix on this. Early pressure towards B.
Tanir Warpath. Oh wow, X-Cloud just goes for a swing. Dong sees to it.
Massive gap right now. I think Zontix has the opportunity to take an awful lot of space. A big rotation back. They thought that was just a full in B execute. So Zontix with a lot of room. Now he parks the bus.
Jugs and Demon don't. Laying it forward into Zontix. That's exactly what he's positioned to deal with. And that's the frag, a freebie. Reads the Demon repeat, but still 3 on 3.
Between both sides very well, our Spirit.
Hello. Krabeni spotted the progressions of Magix.
How much pressure that he's under. Everybody bearing down on his side now.
Yeah, he's going to be gagging to see Demon and Cemetery pushing out A main and start to help him out. Ooh, Shiro low. Does the damage. Magic's down. Good chip in from Cemetery. Stops him before he could round the corner. And Shiro put into an unwinnable one.
Yeah, that came down to the timing right there. Magic's just throwing some util. Gets caught in the back line and well, the booze before we can even say it.
Zontix meets Jugs. In motion, moving forward, catches a searching main.
It's one of the AKs down. Shiro would love to get this back. There's a flash. There's a molly.
They're trying to retrieve it. Krabeni, he's having none of it. And Donk obviously reacts, obviously looks the other way. And as attention's drawn, X-Cloud flirts with aggression of his own. Donk reads him like a book.
Oh, where that came from.
Way more required. Krabeni catches Magic straight out of Tanir.
This is deathmatch now.
This is deathmatch, because the bomb is down. You know where Donk and Tanir were? Jugs. Oh, just looked the wrong way. They didn't spot him, Tanir. Didn't process the information. Now Donk in a box, and it's Demon that slams it shut.
Okay. Well, very in your face there from FUT. No one is above, able to push behind Donk as they are starting to set up for the B play. Double molly.
Yeah, X-Flood's going to have to pull back. Perfect timing. X-Flood was completely unprepared for that. Opening kill from Donk. Flash leaves Demon reeling. Half health. Back at the site. Cemetery in support. Krabeni on the flank. It will be late. Cemetery's got to find something here. The bait. Perfect. Magix forces the trigger pull. Trying to stick around on that pillar, but out of position. Tanir will finish the job. Looking good is Tanir. Quick on the follow-up. Demon's gone. They know about Krabeni. It's Jugs on the warpath, just goes swinging towards Ivy. Krebeni down, it's 3 out of Tanir. He's keeping up with Donk here on Anubis. He's definitely comfortable.
Don't have to worry about somebody out in water, but it is a very risky move. So light pressure towards A/middle as they group towards B. It's Demon, it's XFlab, and they need to stand and bang.
30 seconds. A barrage of utility and spirit players, and Demon completely unprepared, lackadaisical, looking the wrong way. XCloud just a crouch spray. It's decent output, and Zontic should have him booked here. Krebeni, do you consider it? Oh, he does, but court mantling. Doesn't have the accuracy in the air. Symmetry, a missed shot.
Oh.
Jiggle bait, USP headshot at range. Tanir in the clutch. We're saying he's comfortable, and he can close it down, but Symmetry will hit the shot. First time I feel like I'm really saying his name for impact there. He does extend play. Symmetry in the 1v1. 12-11, and Krebeni immediately throws aggression into the mix. So does Magix. Symmetry gonna get overrun. There's an SFG, needs Jugs' help. Good work. Magix overlooked him on camera. Duncan cannot provide the trade. One back, Shiro anticipates XCloud just ahead, visible.
Second to last smoke gone there until they can pick up more. Connect the block, 2 ready to push out main. That wants overtime. The pace is just agonizing.
Zontix returns. Anticipating some proactivity, and he's right, he's perfectly read it. And there's another where that came from. Krebeni pokes his nose out there in hot pursuit. Nade delays, he's still around, he still sticks in for 1.5 to near 5 HP. Now onto the AWP. Gifted it by Shiro. Using it to try and pressure Symmetry. You can see the speed wobbles. Symmetry feeling the pressure of the moment. Knowing if he can just find a kill, just one could be enough to secure overtime. Give you something to breathe, and there it is onto Tanir. Shiro in a clutch. High stakes, low time, and 2 to find. Demon there. Ooh. That's Symmetry's close. Swaps out to the USP and takes us to overtime.
Give yourself a go, give yourself a chance.
XCloud, he wants to start off with a bang. He goes charging. Donk was anticipating, but he's gone unnoticed. Jugs pushes main, finds Donk distracted. Zontix, chance for the clawback. Demon quick to take the fight. Every fight Spirit have found, there's 3 CTs there.
Now this is a second wins and a half. Tanir, lurk smoke fading now. Can't be more of the same, just hurry up and wait. A shot found from Shiro, Jugs down. Cap towards A, they're gonna group up B.
Oh yeah.
Surely they clear this.
You would hope so. Tanir, he bides his time, he exercises his trigger discipline, and they crumble. Advantage gone. Krebeni couldn't find the lethality he wanted. Nade might soften him up further. Bosch, 37, and the bomb's moving back to B. Mid-pivot? Or all the way to rejoin their forces to
Krebeni's hearing these steps. He's worried it could be mid or B main, but he's heard those steps. So he's going to call Symmetry over. Being liberal with the util. Smoking left side. Symmetry will have to path to plat if he wants to fight this.
He does so silently. He'll be on the line necessary. And he hits the shot too. Good one back. Shiro hits the shot for number 2. Symmetry in the clutch. To start off overtime, he secured it with one. This time asking too much. Magix just runs him down.
What Tanir got right there is what Spirit have been looking for. Safe haven for Zonti. He's got himself a pocket between the smoke. So he's comfy here, Krebeni. He wants to jump on out. He wants to lend a hand. He might get Zontic for free if he palms back. That flash draws attention. Zontic aware and a great shot. Good kill onto the in-game leader.
Great to see the awareness.
Juke's playing a block on 8.
It's going to be this fight first. Who goes first? Magix is right there. And so is the bullet from Demon. Well, you overlooked Tanir's late arrival. It's not baiting if you win the round. 4 on 4. Tanir nails the head. Takes out Demon. Belated trade into the A site. Jugs between a rock and a hard place. Just tucked on the box and his backside exposed. Easy for Donk. The A site falls. Xcloud's been there the whole time, and they've actually
10 seconds.
faked it with 10 seconds left. Right down to the wire. And Donk will clear him. Triple to find that second sequential.
It's the first time it hasn't felt like FUT have been on the same page with some of these decisions.
Last round of the attack then for Spirit. Cemetery, walkabout, spots his counterpart, Shiro on the stairs, remains on the pixel, but the gap closing. Zontix and Donk walking in, hunting an AWP player. Oh, and he's missed his shot. Calling for help, they're just running at him. Still Cemetery good, there's Tanir. What is that? Comes out B main, a man possessed. Provides the necessary. 3, looking for that 4th, softens up Krabeni. And for Jugs, no reason not to give it his best go, but with 3 determined Spirit players, 1 with 27 frags under his belt. It's not the usual candidate. On the fade. And another headshot for Tanir. One hell of a little burst of frags we've seen from him in those 3 sequential T-side rounds.
Demon's here.
He is. And Tanir and Donk are coming. Nails it. Tanir gone. Deleted. The right foot forward for FUT. You do see Jugs go down. That's Zontix on A main. He pushed forward, cleared out baskets, finds that equalizer. It's a bit quiet outside of A.
That's a really important molly there from Cemetery. That changes the push. I think they wanted to clamp down on water with 2 through E-box, 2 through main. Now we have to reset, but it's forced them back towards middle, and that's exactly where FUT find themselves.
Magix has called Donk over. And now they strike. Cemetery ready. There's Donk back. Knows there's more. X-Cloud through the smoke. That's a huge kill. A side open for business. You just got to get the bomb through. Donk arrives. Could be a well-placed nade. X-Cloud's up though. Easy for him. Demon trading. And his stocks are shooting up. Shiro's patience again pays off. Rifle for the 1v1. Cemetery. That's what you want to see. Closes it down. Another 1v1 converted.
I think 2 out of the box. Shiro's going to take the AWP towards A. It's a little bit different. Post on the line and see if you can suppress Jugs looking for that space. Jugs has actually thrown out a deep basket smoke from spawn. And they're flashing straight through
Magix, he was so unprepared for that. A perfect little pop and go.
Follow through.
Yeah, they're hoovering up the space. Shiro will be on the line, but flashed off. Fires off the shot. They're closing the gap to near. Unable to provide support from Temple. They know A main's not been cleared. It's a chaotic one from Tanir, just goes running in. Donk does too, reveals his presence outside the camera smoke.
Jugs is the insurance policy here.
Oh, guess the info. Jugs reveals himself. Shiro's already found a chip in. Oh, and overextending. Donk will punish. Now the pressure's on Demon's shoulders. Only Cemetery can save him to tie up this grand final. 1 each. The Spirit take it into overtime. Sure, tenacity on display. It was Spirit's pick, and they were made to work for it. Tanir outstanding in the performance. 29.
Just Zontix in red, and they're fast down mid. They're going to pipe straight into him.
Yeah, they just want to fight Zontix. He'll fall back, understands the possibility, falls into CT, cover from Tanir, relays the info. He'll turn tail. Temple.
If Zontix hits anything here, this is huge. 1 kill, it's enough.
Yeah, here's a man surrounded. Noted by Krabeni. Good headshot. Jugs dead on the swing. Demon trading. Bomb planting. All through Donut. X-Cloud's been waiting for this, and he's found Donk cleanly. Getting the molly out of his hand is something. Makes life difficult for Magix in the fight. Goes down from the grave. X-Cloud, nice find. Good output. Demon's taken his place as well. Really hard for Spirit to win this one. Cemetery, the insurance policy. Good headshot. Tanir's gone. Shiro falls. Another pistol next to FUT's name.
Oh, another one of the tally there. Racking him up now. Oh, and the flash, that's enough. They're just darting quickly.
Quick reaction as the Jugs is there to stop towards Shiro's rotation. Zontix is there on site, and he does find a perfect first, second as well. Great output from Zontix so far. Jugs on this rotation does get spotted. Donk.
Jugs is in trouble.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. Oh, over the top of the box. Magic's 5-7, going to run at him. Finds himself the upgrade, finds himself the first of the clutch. Symmetry. Oh, just Symmetry peeks in on the reload. You have to be brave to go for that one.
Well, you think there's just one, there's always more with FUT, ready to trade and swing off each other at every moment. Now, that was very close. There was smoke early from Spirit as well. That's going to make it much harder to get the Brolin Molly in. Look at the pace on Crabman, just right up in their face in Cave. They're going to want to deal with him. They're going to pop out mid.
Yeah, and they're going to try and catch that timing with Donk looking the wrong way. It's hard to get past Donk. He did a full mag dump though, so onto the USP! How is he still alive? Look what it cost them just to get mid access. Spots the tip of Magic's head. Goes both ways though, and a dink already connected onto the helmet of Krabeni. Finished off cleanly by Magix, but mad. Donk recently got a penchant for the M4A1. It's a fight on B-Ram. Just chaining these flashes for Magix to go have a look. Ooh, over the top.
Yeah, just parred through their own smoke, did Donk. From middle, up the heavens, through the smoke to get the Cave space, and Krabeni down.
Yeah, it came as a bit of a surprise to Krabeni, and they've got to try and get some pressure onto Cave. Okay, missed AWP shot from Shiro. Nade chasing him down. That's very little. Replenish red.
I've stayed on board with Zontix. He's been very hefty on the clear, so not wary if anybody's out A yet, but now has confirmed that this break will be late and suboptimal.
Yeah.
Action on Zontix.
Feels like he's always good for at least the one. Makes his position and whereabouts noted. Post plant advantage Spirit.
Late rotation from Magix, who's expecting a lurk, but he joins the party now. There's a kit, there's a smoke, and a couple of flashes.
And that single flash is going to get him out temple. Here it comes, the retake from Spirit attempt. Xploud brings the fight to them. A one and done. Tanir trades. Symmetry just a Tech 9 versus the M4. Good one back from Shiro. It's going to come down to the 1-on-2. If he could just get Tanir off that bomb, he's on it! Somehow, some way, he's gotten away with the defuse on the low HP! A single bullet from Demon would have done it. Straight through.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think the fact that you have all this room, you can just group up and pounce.
That's the plan. He's hearing the jump spots. Krabeni makes his presence known, attention drawn, but now they're up long. Are they ready for this? No! Jugs catches him off guard. And now with two in the feed, awkward for Spirit, reeling. So much pressure onto the B site, and now channeled into Speedway. They're calling on Dom, saying we need something. But a Tech 9 bullet can put him down. Stands his ground. Demon Steed does it. There's Jugs. Shiro's on retreat. FUT just came in with some unarmored pistols, and Krabeni takes a risk through Cave, finds the space. And they've stolen one away from Spirit.
Donkey's just sat up straight. His body language there coming into this.
Hit up 5. There they go now. Jugs leads the charge. Xflower for the trade potential. They're looking for Donk. They're looking for Donk. One and done. Jugs the double up. Tanir's gone. Ooh, low HP Magix. He does manage to balance things out. Evens the scales. And talking of scaling, you're going straight to red. Demon slips through. The rest partner up for a Cave clear.
Sure, we'll have to acknowledge this in a moment. In limbo between ramp and Cave, pathing back. If he can get into a retake position, he can shut this down.
He's going to have a look. It's the perfect weapon, but the wrong result.
3 in the round for Jugs.
Crazy output in middle. Starts there, ends on B. They've still got Demon parked here. Gonna get cleared. Zontix a free frag, and there's a denial from Magix. At least leaves with an AK-47, but absolutely no intention to play for this.
Last one was...
that one rifle. Magix puts it into Dong's hands. Looks as though FUT are going to be run in to test him.
He has to play ahead of the donut smoke if he wants to contribute. It's too late now.
No, not for Donk. Ooh, that's deadly! Quick two onto the double Ds. Jugs and Demon done.
They're still into A. Rotation on the way over now.
Explout's coming for it. Can Donk post a third? He's already delivered. Oh, and he continues to just demolish. A 2-on-4. Donk worse for wear. Cemetery cops a bit of shrapnel. Krubeni searches. And Cemetery, loud about this, draws attention, notes Tanir's position, takes heavy damage, hoping that sets up Krubeni. Out towards CT, now alone. Donk, this rifle, well placed, well invested, and some hard hits. Good clear from Krubeni, opens up the path to B. Magix could and should get to the ramp in time. Plan obscured though from it. Can Krubeni do anything with this? Doesn't hit that first burst, buying time as they close the gap. It's Donk on that low HP, could close this down. Krubeni would need to double his kills. Spam through the smoke by Magix secures it. That is the Donk factor.
I can't believe he gets those 2 kills, right? That donut smoke is landing. He's literally playing in it as it plumes. That is insane. And he's just going, okay, no, I will use it as a shroud of cover to get these kills just before. Blink and you miss it. Donk doubles up.
Xcloud tries his luck, but there's a flash waiting for him on the other side of that smoke. Zontix sets himself up for the opener. Nice little underhand push. Krubeni up the ramp, and Tanir's in the off-back, but wasn't ready in the cubby. One by one they fall. A whole lot more for Cemetery to deal with now. Can't get the bomb. Lost on the wrong side of the incendiary. Magix has overstepped the mark, and the trade's not there with the crouch.
It can play now.
Now Jugs catches Donk looking the wrong way. Important find, shutting down Cemetery, put it all onto Jugs. And through the smoke, he's taking heavy flak. 5 HP, returns the fire. Puts Tanir down. On this HP, Zontix, it should just be a formality for him. Yeah, catches him with his back turned. Spirit will make it a 1-round game, 2 consecutive for the CT side.
From a macro level, that setup right there that we've just seen, I think is quite telling of the prep for Spirit coming into this.
Damn, really prioritizing the weaponry. Oh, and they're going to lose bodies early. Cemetery doing the flashbang dance. Down to Donk. Demon trading and out of the elbow smoke. So is mid flying the FUT flag? It looks like it is. Xcloud loses the bomb. Didn't anticipate Magix to have already progressed down the ramp. Now bomb is lost. Oh, and Krubeni catching heavy damage. Magix paranoid about that unsmoked double door.
Give them the bomb here, allow them to pick this back up. And no smoke's thrown in.
Krubeni notes the setup. Forces the dismount, but it's Magix with precision on display here. He is delivering in the frags. Quick one back from Demon. See the headshot potential on this guy. Ooh, Tanir holds his nerve to the Jugs push. There's a fake from Demon. Pulls out the incendiary. Zontix spotted. He does nail the headshot, but get out of this one if you can. Shiro has missed. 1 HP, 1 bullet versus 2. Getting the plant is the achievement. Good luck, have fun, mate. Yeah, Shiro just runs it in with the P250, and it will be Spirit taking the lead after this run. Quick reaction to the red smoke, and that's the spam they were hoping to punish. Zontix does well to take out Xcloud. Wait, this is a gap. No one was acknowledging this potential. I think they both thought the other had it. Bomb was spotted there on the radar. Shiro noted the presence. Jugs overlooks Tanir. Into the back of the bomb site. They know both of them were on A, and so you can see Demon just knife out, accelerating to throw a speedway smoke. Staying together is Tanir and Shiro. Cemetery responsible for the ramp walk. They will divide in attempt to conquer. Audible is Shiro. Attention drawn. Demon responsible for the cave push. That's the fight. Tanir finds the headshot. Good, nice symmetry. Demon.
Not planning for him.
Can he run him down in time? I think he should be good for this. The Glock headshot has to come through. Gets Tanir off the bomb. No time. All tied up. Jabari style, map 3.
Molly on Shiro, maybe big box, but over towards B. Lane's been taken. Information flows and rotation needs to get there in time.
Yeah, reminiscent of Anubis. A wide open A bomb site. This time a kit and a smoke on Krabeni. Jugs confirms the gap has closed. Temple Occupado.
Shiro's held on to this Molly.
Flub Flash won't fight.
Smoking the kit on Krabeni, that's the difference maker.
It's time to play. X-Cloud to lead the charge on those dual Berettas. Double on the box. Wow, crazy. You see Zontics go down first. Quick clear from Cemetery. He's finding good output. Basoa team spirit. And Demon goes down with the ship as well. Good find. Glocks just start to unload from every angle as you emerge. So they want to go Aggie Cave. Krabeni throws the flashes to get him out. X-Cloud's going to clear. Does Tanir have vision in time? Starts to unload. Knows the push is coming, but that is first blood for FUT. Oh my god, they're running past him? They surely will consider this Demon. No way, they're all absolutely unaware. The temptation to pull the trigger, get that bomb down, he will. One tap to the back of the head. Cemetery dead to Donk. Krabeni playing around the smoke. Donk's got a good read for this, just looks away though. He's human after all. Zontics and Magix partner up. A meeting of the minds to make a 2v4 go 2v2. Demon spotted. He gets the info. Knows he's got Zontics cornered. They're going to run at him. Good work. Gets output. Demon healthy. Charges in to make it a 1v1. The bomb down on A still, but where did he go? Magix missing.
Hearing him.
Demon reading. This one's about to get funky. 45 on the clock.
Magic's not moving a muscle. 40 seconds now. Ammo, a problem for Demon. HP, a problem for both.
So he's got 4 bullets and Magix says 25 health. He just can't miss.
Time's starting to become the problem now. 15 seconds on the clock.
The smoke is everything for Magix.
10 seconds, Magix, you gotta go.
Demon could play this, just has to deny the plant, and Magic's right in front of him. Easy pick for Demon, a clutch, another clutch attributed to Demon to keep FUT fighting. Oof. It's one hell of a headshot to start.
17th for Magix, he's putting in a shift right now.
Yeah, not only calling, but playing a good game.
X-Cloud's cooled off since map 1.
Certainly. In his place, Demon and Jugs having a good ancient.
This pace becomes more agonizing now that you're down a man. So going to split. It's going to leave one man, Krabeni, the leader, over towards B, while the rest of them batten down the hatches on A, and that's where the bomb's hitting. There's no time to rotate back now.
Ooh, even better. Gets better for Team Spirit.
Magic's going to call the site clear, but they can't rotate back. They have to go A.
Yeah, they're running into this Demon setup. Cemetery, he's all here as well. Demon will back away, kept at bay by the flame. 13 seconds, Spirit. I know you like to run the clock down, but we're getting a little sketchy. 8 on the clock, and the frags come in just in time. Crazy.
Spirit have gotten this control.
And one response is to go looking for answers.
Heroes down here.
Shiro with the bomb as well. Jiggle baits out that orb shot. Magic's ready for Krabeni. Oh, what? Didn't find the kill. Krabeni gets away with murder. Able to pivot back to the site. Now look at this. A spanner in the works. Zontic slips behind enemy lines undetected.
Has to go so deep to find Jugs.
So Tanir parks it, bomb on Shiro, moves to this open site. I say open, it is still Jugs in donut.
Oh, he's just parred out. He just parred out.
Zontix doesn't know. Oh, he does now. An audible back pedal. Krabeni still finds the lurk on Tanir. It's weird. Zontix can catch some rotations here. Demon ahead of his expectations. Beautifully handled. Just the right timing to get that with zero resistance. Shiro's gone. We've got double digits for FUT. What plan has Magic's concocted with the help of Hallie? Immediate smokes on A.
Just to draw the rotation. They're going to try and walk out mid.
Jugs does audibly retreat, and just as Krabeni was trying to take to the hold, oh, donk happens! Quick on the follow-up, catches xCloud's trade attempt. Donk just has the question if anyone else wants to try and flush him out. He's burrowed in the box. We'll go looking. Jugs has a good idea that that's what's up. Incendiary could secure his Symmetry finding Shiro. They can equalize. This could be that 3-on-3, but Donk still takes one. Standing in the flames, controls the spray.
We might get into a bomb site with more than 20 seconds left on the clock. Zontix leaks out Demon.
Ooh.
Can't deal with him.
Good shot.
Now it's Symmetry. They know where the AWP was. B's open for business. Molly will announce the presence. Bomb's going to get punched in. 40 seconds on the clock. And Symmetry, can you save? I was talking about that loss bonus. 1400, he's going to have to retain this. This is agonizing back and forth down the stretcher as the close of this map's going to come through.
Does look like Spirit will investigate.
Do you clear this though?
It looks like Zontix is really switched on for this clear. Look at him go, just so mechanical. Didn't clear it properly. Alpha's insane from Jugs! One fine, two sure, three out of Jugs on the FAMAS. When his team needed it most. The bank balance was broken. It's a perfect angle for the AWP if they do commit A. That's an if.
Yep, they are doing everyone's favorite four-letter word here.
Demon's got no reason not to have a look. Oh, ducks under the crosshair. Just Magic's with the response.
Take him after time. You want to keep saving, take this away. Throw another body at it.
He'd be left with nothing, like $1,000 in the bank. xCloud's going to be feeling imminent pressure. Symmetry 2. Gets to the angle red. Magic's though, too fast for him. Incendiary run through! Off! Magic's takes down the AWP, equips it himself. Now awkward for the donut players! Hits the flick up, Jugs is gone! Magic's doing everything! He is a man determined, Ancient's not done, he says.
Krabeni's quick on this flank.
Oh, Donk found Demon, yeah, Krabeni, sure. I feel like Magic's has done enough. Starts the round with a Tech 9. Smokes are in the sky, very far away. The support network for xCloud, 1,000,000 miles. They're starting to move now. Hoping to just find one if he's lucky. Magic's gets it down. Spirit set up for the post plant. This one will not be easy to get back into. I say that as xCloud just more than one, gets them both! Donk and Magic sideline, Tanir's position noted, they can go. Zontix well positioned, as is Shiro. Rack him up, knock him down. Advantage returns to Spirit's control. Symmetry partners up with Jugs, you can count on him for more. Wants to take the fight, Shiro's on that crouch clear, they're on the defuse. They can't hit him off it, I think he just hit a no-scope, gets him off, it's still into the 1v1. We will see every round.
3 here to defend.
It's good range for the MP9. Symmetry, he's been there the whole time, still doesn't find lethality. Donk good for it. xCloud reveals his position, that's the bomb on the back of Donk now noted. But they can just use brute force. Oh, a jumping dink, softens up, goes for the fight, now a 5-7, this could go wrong. Jugs is here.
2 and low.
He's hitting shots, they are softened up. Nade 2. Oh, and had his ears ringing. He wasn't ready for Shiro.
Demon can still win this. They have to finish towards A. They can't reroute.
It's asking a lot, though. An MP9 up against 3. They're all congregated. The first is clean onto Magic's. They do need to access that A site. Demon going to try and stand his ground. They'll try and keep him at arm's length. They'll go for the swing. He'll have to play to stop that plant. Oh! Hits the drive-by onto Donk! Don't worry though, Shiro, safe hands, ready to secure overtime, or Demon does the ridiculous 1 versus 3! So close! Madness, it comes down to that.
Demon in a flow state there.
Dude, the drive-by?
Hitting everything that moves. So Util being juggled over as Donk called back. Everybody called back. Nobody B-ramp whatsoever. Molly. Spotted.
Oh, he's done so well. Tracks Magics from the jump peak. Benny, not only satisfied with the opening kill, he gets info that mid is far too quiet.
Fading. On
this fade, Tanir's going to get a face full of lead. X-Cloud, oh, never mind. Both dead. Quick transfer out of Tanir. 3-on-3, high stakes game. Who starts off with the first round of overtime? Symmetry rounds the corner, present and disruptive with the incendiary. Will deny the plant for 6. The re-peek avoids the brunt of the nade damage, but it does facilitate Zontix getting across to sight. Demon spamming through. It was just that fake after all. Safe plant. Round extended. Let's play Counter-Strike. You got Zontix holding for the push. Knows there's another where that came from. Tracks them both. Zontix with impact. Him and Tanir, 2 frags deep, and Symmetry last seen AWP long. Zontix will play around. Symmetry would be peeking into Tanir and actually does bait the shot, anticipates the wraparound. Another miss, Tanir, not known to be an AWPer. Shouldn't cost them. Won't cost them. The USP, it works very well for Symmetry. You need to hit this one right now. And I don't know about the time. He hasn't got it. Fair play. His USP consistently getting him out of trouble. But this time unable to bring the AWP through, and Spirit starts off with the win. Locked on Ramper Spirit. Donk still searching. Second break, hoping to catch Krabeni on an overextension. Is X-Flat kicking up a stink? That's nice from Krabeni. He knows the Donk trade attempt's on its way, and X-Cloud, combines with Krabeni. A double up for the captain. Zontix next up. X-Cloud there for the chip-in. Spirit uncomfortable, super uncomfortable. You got Shiro and Magix. Not out of the realms of possibility, but how? 3 members of FUT congregate at the back.
You have to force a fight, Spirit.
That's what Shiro's hoping for. Bomb on his back. Feast or famine. And that's the shot baited. Tasked with that plant. Still not time sensitive. Throws the bomb away and gets on from a run. They just all say go and crush them.
Luxury there for X-Cloud, a T-side molly. A bit more of the spread.
Here comes Donk, 39 HP and mid-space.
They have to know this is possible.
Yeah.
Zontix does it.
Zontix didn't consider that. Krabeni continues to play it forward on these CT cave starts.
Feels like the comms are not there for Spirit in a round like that. That's not a moment that should manifest.
Yeah, it's not a good look. Jux has got his smoke. He's actually elected to throw it A main, so now they know they're going to clear him. He has the AK. Shiro combines with Donk. A site access granted. Tanir the lurk removed. Bomb planted. Advantage FUT. Get back into this one if you can.
Where is Donk going?
Great question. I'll tell you for free, Krabeni's not considering it. Magix, if he can just hold the line, nail this one tap on the swing. Ooh, Demon's quick, and Krabeni aware. Spirit are gone, nowhere. Triple out of Krabeni. He is so aggressive around that cave. It's just up the ramp. Jugs straight on in, no resistance. How's his pathing? Magix has caught him just before the smoke bloomed. He got the info. Tanir chips in. And falling by the wayside our FUT. Perfect utility. Tanir racks up 3 before Krebeni can see to him. Easy for another, but there's Zontic. Spirit quickly repel the invaders and say no. Yeah, is a call like that indicative?
X-Cloud's out.
X-Cloud. 10 HP on Donk, and he just walks on into the volley. Cringe! Jukes has got Zontix! That's a weird way to get an advantage. Krebeni could extend
he didn't see this.
He has no idea. He truly has no idea, so presumably
They're coming back his way.
they're going to run into him with their knives out. Magic's making the most ridiculous of plays. Demon down, at least now they know. Cemetery and Jugs hit the brakes and that they just scream at Krebeni, we need your help, we need it now. Understandably concerned is Krebeni for the ramp. They go running through, fine, Cemetery gets it done. Shiro's got the perfect weapon for their cross, and he's put it to good use. Cemetery gone. 2-on-2 established.
It's the Bianca. At this point, we're well into the mid-round. They could be anywhere.
Both partner up, trying to ensure some trade potential. Well, what have you got, Tanir? He's got a smoke.
There's a gap in that.
He can work around it. Prioritizing the plant, a little fake. Tanir doesn't choose to engage, goes through, finds the gap. Krebeni finds the head. It's Shiro in another clutch. How often have we seen him convert these? A 1 versus 2. So much at stake at 14. Oh, then he makes it a 1v1. The fight goes shy. Jugs couldn't hit it. And now you know he's going to hold it. Krebeni, that's what he thinks. And Shiro's cooked him. Just the brains and the brawn combined. The S should be silent. Cemetery searching for that cave jiggle. Oh, Magic's just a little bit of an overextension.
Acceleration.
Looks like it. Tanir tucked on Cubby. Supportive Utila lands on the ramp. It's bad, doesn't matter. Krebeni overlooked the possibility. Tanir! 2.5! Cemetery up close and personal to the smokes. This is by no means comfortable. X-Cloud can change that. Look at this Kuru commitment. And he finds the burst necessary. He's removed Shiro. The bomb goes down. And then surrounded. No option is a good option for Zontix and Donk. Oh, what a shot! Taken down the Yorpa.
Everyone's low.
Everyone's low. Smoke on Cave makes it weird. He could just sit this. Jugs, you better have your lineups right. It doesn't look like he does. One more bullet would do it, but there it is. He's stolen it away with the defuse. Spirit take ancient. Their win streak continues.
A lot of impact on Ancient. Wasn't enough to get them across the line. It was the Magic's man. Running through a molly that got the party started.
Demon immediately backpedals. He knows there's more where that came from, so concedes ramp.
Down the vent on rotation.
Yeah, Demon will tug. Hoping to be overlooked. Needs to find that lethality, and he does get a freebie onto Magix. Don't quick on the trade, though. X-Cloud double doors. Zontix peppers him. They're running through control. They're taking this space away. Oh, and X-Cloud's lost his head to Donk. Jukes back. Cemetery down to Tanir. And Zontix lies in wait to catch Jugs on his clears. Lazy round the corner. An easy pickup for Zontix. The hard work now done. Oh. And Tanir ensures here with a clean headshot.
Okay, strong start for Spirit. They hold on some goods, they upgrade some more. We'll look to find a little bit more resistance. Outside again, and this time ahead of the smoke. Waldonk just wants to fight.
Yeah, more than happy to. Look at him lay down the law. Tanir gets a little bit more, finds Cemetery. There's Jugs, 5-7, actually threatening onto Tanir as well. Not a comfortable position to be in.
Especially with the bomb loose, Zontic's aware of the possibility he slipped up close. Tanir might get caught here, then Zontic's left to clutch out.
More than capable is Zontix. Jugs. Ooh, spots by Tanir, but no! Tanir with empty hands. We've got a clutch on the board. Jugs, can he convert? Or can Zontix stabilize for Team Spirit? Nate's good. 17 HP in a dream. Zontix, yeah, he's not missing that one. A single body shot keeps the train on track.
Tanir's got 2 kills in all 3 rounds so far.
Bomb across. Need from xCloud. Whoa, perfect. Finds Shiro, chunks him. Pressure on towards this A side off the drop off main, but it's Krabeni well positioned. The trade from Tanir must have just been pixels. Bomb dead to Demon. Bomb down secret, but Demon didn't see it.
Looking to return to A right now. Tanir again.
Ooh, you heard that. That's an audible. It's given Tanir
It's a big gap. Cemetery's not aware.
Huge gap. No one prepared for this. xCloud definitely not considering this. Cemetery the same. Sure, you've got the man advantage, but for how long? Bomb yard.
He's going to come up the ladder.
There's the reveal. Cemetery now paranoid, surrounded. Zontix slinks on out. xCloud reveals himself. Zontix has found the frag necessary. Cemetery, he's got his signature USP, and Zontix low. Shiro's holding, doesn't overextend. It's just that low HP. Zontix, and he's making a clutch happen. Avoids the nade.
Gotta get that bomb, running out of time.
Yep, very uncomfortable. He just wants the headshot, just wants it now. Gonna go for the fake. Demon, do you run him down? You call the blow! Oh, Zontix got tricky with it.
Faked out. He's the one who thought he was pulling him into the fight. He just gets toyed with there, Zontix. Early smoke ball outside this time. Sketchy from xCloud. Stall out any vent progressions. Zontix will still be able to make a way.
He clears close, but smoke in his face. Krabeni, can't believe it. Zontix just through the smoke, provides an opening kill. Spirit set to succeed.
Does Magix get across here? Wasn't it into a top split?
Yeah, Cemetery's FAMAS tries to mask the drop into sight with a bullet. The bomb down B, and there is no rotation.
Yeah, Demon is going to have to try and stuff the choke of ramp. Zontix searching this now. Another door re-smoke, so there is vent rotation available, but you don't do it when you've lost secret. Demon, this could level us out.
Oh, Zontix better. He's having a map.
Yeah, given all the time to go for those clears. FUT not being proactive in this one, not grouping up and searching out. Just sitting and waiting, hoping that they can deliver in the frag department, and right now, just hoping to save.
This is already getting to a scary T-side haul. It's only just begun.
The fact that starting off with a bit of momentum this time, Spirit, we know how few and far between the pistols have been. To get it out the gates, to get the conversions. And then a bounce back after the first rifle round loss. This is sitting pretty.
You really would like to hold on to your 3 and 4s here. And now 2. Magix makes it so. Oh, they're losing them all. Yeah. Cemetery goes down yard. Jugs might be the only M4 brought through.
Seems hard to justify. We'll see if they can make a case for it.
He's going to try and counter. The move! That's his signature move! The Zontix jumping AK strikes again. Number 2, finally felled by Krabeni. A little bit of revenge, but still, the damage is done. A highly inaccurate bullet still finds its target. Krabeni onto Magix, hello. xCloud's extra investment is waiting for them down the secret stairs. Donkin Shiro peeking in. It was an easy first. It's an easy second. He doesn't take a point of damage. Shuts down 2 of the 3 remaining. Mission accomplished. Tanir in the clutch. And he's got 2 bearing down on his location. Krabeni's had a round there, folks. 3 kills out of the captain of FUT, says this game is not done.
Oh, they justify that extra M4 investment right there.
Didn't
immediately. Just need to get the conversion. Shiro's going to take his AWP into lobby for a ramp fight.
Yeah, he's clashing head to head with Cemetery. Cemetery can't believe it. He's baffled. Shiro, so fast on the line.
Unusual for Shiro as well.
Right? It's not very characteristic of the Spirit AWP. So now you operate hamstrung. Demon tested. A jump around the corner from Magix, but he's just setting up Donk, making sure that they continue to keep the number advantage.
Two have rotated down B, they're ready for this.
Yeah, they are. Xcloud, however, unable to track Donk before he gets into the safe haven of the dark. Bomb on his back. Considering the plant. Krabeni swings open the doors. Donk didn't think he'd have the audacity.
Bomb's loose. This is tough now, 3v3.
It is. I'm looking at that flanker's secret stairs as well. Tanir might be able to catch them off guard if they can kick up a bit of a stink. Messy spray from Krabeni, loses control of it, and then Tanir onto Xcloud. Just jugs. And Shiro's already got him booked. Peeks on it. Ooh, what a great shot out of the sniper. He starts, he ends those bookend frags to get Spirit stable.
A bunch of smokes left to block. What's the timing?
Let's see what you got. I feel like Jugs is in a good position. He's going to have to throw the smoke. Enables him to stick around and tracks Tanir's flying Mac 10. Donk, though, for another. Jugs down. Krabeni unloading his deagle. Didn't anticipate Zontic sticking around in the lobby, so this has all been rather frantic.
Flashes are coming. It's more where that came from.
Demon getting tested. They want to rip it all away. Demon puts up enough of a fight. He will bring two rifles through. Awful lot of freedom for Krabeni on yard.
Poke your head up.
Shiro dares ya. Perfectly timed as Krabeni emerges.
If you broadly counter-strike in a lot of these moments, they're going to start taking the fight.
This has got to be the recipe for success. Demon making a move. Well-placed HE. Here comes the offensive. Xcloud standoff. Oh, and just a flurry of frags. Team Spirit frenzy into the A site. From dead silent to the round done, the blink of an eye. And the rundown of the Orb. Cemetery gets left with nothing. Magix unloads a couple of extra bullets into his corpse.
Just making sure it's working.
Probably still at the back of their minds as they're sitting here trying to find anything on the CT side of Nuke.
And they started red pole.
Oh, bomb. Oh.
It's okay, you're going to spot it, but then you've got to rotate down. So down the vent goes Xcloud. He's got an MP9.
It's just an MP9.
He's going to get support. Demon's coming down to help him as well.
Okay, timing is everything. Can you time this engagement properly? Does hit a burst onto Shiro, but Donk's hunting him down. Truly hunting him in the vents with him. Makes it look easy. Zontix loses bomb. Demon. Missed shot from Shiro. Won't make that mistake again. Incendiary forces his hand. Donk opens the door and just enough bullets. A burst onto Donk. Shiro equalizes.
Pick up the bomb. They can still go back towards A if they want.
It's going to slow down for a sec. Got Magic's yard looking for answers towards that locker's position. It's Krabeni there. Oh, and the pre-aim! Magic's a round-winning kill, removing Krabeni, puts it all onto Cemetery, and I haven't seen much in the way of clutches out of him.
I'm going to say throw in the towel, put a fork in it. To mount the resistance on the T side, especially with the momentum that Spirit are starting to build. They're broken through. And a conversation from the camp, that win over Vitality.
Smokes are up, anticipates Tanir's presence on top of main roof. 4 of the 5 members of Spirit stretching their legs yard, and Cemetery still so preoccupied. No one's looking! Donk! Just redonkulous!
It's a mental collapse, isn't it? Right, the comms aren't flowing. They have no idea where Spirit is, even though they should be wary of those possibilities. Would have no idea, and
lost.
It's just falling apart, kill by kill, round by round. This is 10 guaranteed.
The pedigree of Team Spirit, impossible to ignore. The contrast between this map and the 3 prior, night and day. Shiro just tracks his prey, Jugs none the wiser. 1 back, 2 from Demon. but an inevitability
Vent
of
fake.
how this half ends. He's played it nicely, goes off, goes finds Magix, and now another onto Donk, does significant damage. Demon's making this one convincing.
20 seconds, they're
Just
giving him
one
respect
man.
now.
Donk goes up heaven trying to get the bomb down. Demon gives him that space. Safe into the site for the plant. The first three impeccable. He's hoping they play into him. Uncertainty grows as he cuts noise. Don't look in the wrong way. Demon swings on out, gets the info, anticipates the swing out of Donk. But Tontix, you needed that, denies Demon something sickening. Instead, it feels like the writing's on the wall. The trophy practically theirs. 10 on the T side of Nuke. It's Spirits now.
How quick can this be?
A win on the pistol would just about seal it. Demon does well. Wins out a long drawn out battle of attrition versus Tanier at range with the Glock. Still, first blood goes FUT's way.
Shiro's here.
He is, the dual Berettas. However, maybe audible steps. Yeah, X-Flap. Whoa! Unloads two to
where that came
Shiro,
from.
and Zontix is here as well. Krabeni not aware.
The vent, that's going to be the play into A.
It has to be, yeah. Magix will be here, though. Up the vent uncontested. Magix hears this, tries to find that first bullet onto Krabeni, costs him dearly.
Up heaven comes Dom.
Got him off the bomb, forces a reposition out of Krabeni. Buys a little bit of time for Zontix. Can Donk and Zontix really pull this one off on the way back in? 10-second defuse, so they do have to move quickly. Speed, the name of the game. Time is of the essence. Zontix pressuring. Donk something. Shows himself. Jug's ready to receive him here. Nails the shot, does Krabeni. Here's the start of a very, very long road back into this game.
I think you'd have to disconnect your mouse and keyboard or miss a bunch of utility like that to lose this one.
You can't lose this one.
Just USPs and a HE, surely not. And it won't be. So at this moment for Spirit, you don't even have to contest. You can just look for damage as they try and exit. Or just not give kills to these SMGs. So all in all, this one is over already. Magix offers up his life. Rennie is going to go for a search outside. Needs to be careful here.
Yeah, there are a couple of traps.
We would hate to give this Galil over. Spotted now. Getting flanked, Shiro. We're popping around the back line. It's a knife. That's a huge cash injection right there for Shiro.
Perfectly played. An extra $1,500. Jeez.
That's an awful lot of damage right there. Shiro can have his AWP and armor and util. And the ones who can shift the dialogue are FUT. Outside Hefty. Cross. Nade. This is the mark.
This is the mark, and Demon does it. Catches Donk.
In the smoke.
Easy for Shiro. Krabeni had not considered it, so it's a clawback kill from Shiro's AWP. Jugs cuts off the vent rotate option. We've got Zontix down here. They're all trying the Zontix now. Ooh, good find from Jugs. Stops him from finding any output on the M4.
This is looking more like it. A bit punchier, more conviction in the plays. They've started to look a little bit scared to me, a little bit timid. Now, finding their form to find their fifth. It's a big point of contention as far as rotation. B is Doc, okay! Out of nowhere, just unloads, finds Cemetery. Having a tough game, 3 and 11.
And if you wanted to accelerate, Tanira's blocked you. X-Floud wanted to. Faced with a smoke on his descent.
It's not even a multi, just one straight kill through the smoke. Oh, Jugs flashed, he's up!
Oh, revealed!
Teamwork on point.
Magix and Tanir working in perfect harmony. That's that team play. That's that pedigree.
And this one's not punchy. They can't get the space. They can't just be running at you now, and it's going to simmer out. T-side and Nuke. Not easy to play.
And look at this position from Donk. Oh, and look at his aim. Doesn't even have to adjust. He's just aiming with his keyboard at that point. Magix confirms bomb was on its way, up close and personal. Tanir's being baited in. Might not even prove necessary with Donk now up in heaven. Demon was pre-aiming, but is overcome by Magic's output on the MP9. Demon quick, straight to Donk. Jumps into his jaws. Another Donk opening. You just put that AK into his hand on the CT side and just watch with glee as the kill feed regularly reads Donk onto Demon.
Top of the scoreboard again. There's another players throughout this series who may have had more impact in moments, but Donk always there, always delivering.
Yeah, you know you're good when your nickname does become a verb. To be donked. To be donked on.
They've got Jugs down the vent. You need to get across secret. Donk has a HE to break this.
Isn't donking?
Too early on both the HEs, but now time is going to be against FUT. They might have to make some noise on this cross.
He's chipped away, but they do make it across. Sontix is down here, relaying the information to the troops. Shiro in a power position as well on ramp. Sontix, ooh, kept humble. Donk and Shiro, however, looking to put the 12th on the board. Krabeni, aggressive, Donk feasting. 4 kills in the round just to secure it.
That's the big one, that's the one that counts, that's the one that's made the difference. And then Legacy in that semi-final. This could be the last round of play.
And Donk seems to make it so. Krabeni sideline, forced to watch the inevitable end of this one. Champions imminent. They can feel it. Spirit gotta be on top of the world. Jugs goes down, your Esports World Cup champions. It's courage, it's determination, it's team spirit. Individuals, good flair, opportunities, as you said, for a 3-0 OT back-to-back. It's your champions.